Okay, Slongi, what do you have for us today?
Today we have someone who spent $60,000 on looking feminine, but they're still a man.
You know, I would like to think if I spent 60 grand to look feminine, I would at least want to be a female at the end of it, I would think. Hey, Slongi, let's
Pretty sure that's the
find out the
case.
story.
Anyways, let's begin.
I would describe my look as very androgynous, sometimes.
Okay, do you think her face is fake?
You know, based that we know she spent $60,000, I'm gonna guess that she got some of the best bees in the world, the most expensive bees to sting her lips.
You know what?
And
If she's going the all-natural way, then I'm perfectly fine with it. End of story.
And at this point, we should say, as a disclaimer, if we get the pronouns wrong, it's because we don't know what the pronouns are.
Yeah.
We don't mean anything against
seeing as they
each
want it to look
terms of service.
seeing as they want it to look feminine, I'm just gonna assume it's she. Unless they say otherwise later, I'm sticking with it.
Works for me.
More feminine, depends on how I want to
Double click.
Double click.
look. I had over 100 surgeries. Most of my friends
Those surgeries better have been done by bees, or I'm no longer on your
I
side.
feel like, how many of the surgeries do you think were on her lips? Like, she's got like the cheekbone thing moved up, I think, and then you know, like we don't ever make fun of any one person's looks, Slongi, but we don't know what they looked like before, right? But I would think if you're going to spend 60 grand to look feminine, you'd maybe want to look more naturally feminine, like, you know. But,
Yeah.
you know, we don't know the person's motivations, of course.
recommend not to get more work done. I'm nervous because they don't support my surgery goals. Also, ich muss erzählen, dass ich was ganz Neues machen lassen muss.
Done the look.
I know what it is. Slongi.
Frankfurt, Germany.
So a hoot is when people go fishing.
Yes.
Fish have stereotypically larger lips, you know, compared to their size than humans do. So I think because she's going to be hooked on the look, that she decided to go for lips that looked more like a fish's lips.
That actually makes sense, Sue. Thank you very much.
My name's Patrick. I'm
Nice to meet you,
26
Patrick.
years old. I would describe my look as very androgynous, sometimes more feminine, sometimes more masculine. Depends on how I want it to look.
So
I was hoping we were not going to double click there.
So androgyny is when I believe when a guy looks feminine, and I would see if it didn't have man in the title, I would have absolutely thought Patrick was a girl. So I think then that's not androgyny anymore.
What I'm thinking, I thought it was like when someone has both masculine and feminine traits.
Oh,
Then again, I could very well be wrong.
you know.
Tell us in the comments below, please, fans. Tell us who got it right, or if we both got it
I think
wrong.
Patrick's looking a bit like David Bowie here. I like that look. I hope that's fake fur though.
I got my inspiration.
No, it's fresh from the Wookiees.
I hope that's not Wookiee fur, because I've been waiting on my order for a long, long time, and it's coming from far, far away.
From Michael Jackson or Pete Burns.
Slongi, we never watched these, right? But we have to load them. And didn't I say it looked, Patrick reminded me a little bit of Michael Jackson?
You did.
I did.
Off camera, but
also
yeah.
find their look very interesting and sometimes attractive. I was 14 years old when I started changing my appearance.
You know,
14.
If I was 14 and I looked like Patrick when he was a young man, I might have went the 60 grand of surgery, right? So I could look more feminine. I don't think it looks feminine at all.
At the beginning, just with makeup and changing my hair color. The first surgery
Okay, pretty simple stuff. No surgery or bee stings yet. I seriously hope there's bee stings somewhere in here.
I hope so too.
under local anesthesia I had done was my nose.
This reminds me of those women, you know, like the twins who made themselves look identical with 140 pounds. Like, they had that same nose kind of thing. Also, is that blood or just red?
I imagine that's like lipstick that was on his old lips, and then they just cut them off and moved them up below his nose and put on the new ones. Gosh, that looks sore, doesn't it, Slongi?
Yes,
Ooh.
I would never do
Done
this.
was my nose. A lip lift. I had over 100 surgeries. Some are minimalistic, like filler.
it's funny, Slongi. So when we speak, like our face moves, right, and when Patrick speaks, like the lips move, but there's no like facial gestures because of the fillers Patrick's used.
It's in my cheeks.
Also, her nails are very pointy. I hope I don't get poked or scratched.
Can you imagine that, like just trying to pick stuff up with those nails? I mean, they're great if you want to point, like poke someone in the eye, but or maybe if you're picking up like grapes or something. But gosh, that looks difficult. A difficult way to live. I always like, whenever I see long nails like this, I'm like, gosh, I wish I could.
Wait, do you think those nails can be used to pick locks?
I hope so.
In my chin area.
I think we worked it out. Patrick is a master cat burglar, and he uses the nails to pick locks on safes and stuff.
Perfect.
That makes perfect sense.
Yes.
And then all the facial surgery is so if he ever gets Patrick ever gets caught, Patrick just changes their face, and then all of a sudden they're free to go, right?
Perfect.
Yeah, the eyebrow area, and also I got a lot of Botox, mostly in the forehead. I got like a nose job, a lip lifting, a face lifting of the up.
You were right about the lip lifting.
See here, it honestly looks like someone grabbed someone's underwear and just pulled it over his head. That is,
And then wrapped a blue cast thing around it.
But part of my face, and all other cosmetic procedures just to make my skin look more smooth. I spent more than 65,000 euros in all.
Stu, do you know what euros is in dollars?
I was gonna say for our fans, that's about $80,000 for our American fans.
Thank you. Thank you, Stu.
100,000 for Australian fans, and I won't tell you how many Vietnamese dong it is because I can't count that number in my head real quick.
All procedures. When I see pictures of myself in the past, I was just cute boy, and now I'm grown up and got a lot of surgeries, which, yeah.
Okay, so they say cute boy is what they started off as.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fine with that, but you know what I say about their current form?
Tell me.
Kind of ugly. I'm just gonna be honest. Kind of. I mean, I don't hate it, but there's something about it that feels a bit off. I think it's because it doesn't look natural.
Yeah, we do try not to make fun of people's looks. And
yeah, but I just personally think it's unnatural. Ugly is not the right word. Unnatural is.
Exactly. If we were walking along the street, right, we would certainly stop and go, huh, that is an unusual look. Right?
Kind of unnatural.
If we're being polite, we might say, oh, that's a unique look, but that's not really what we're thinking. We're thinking it's unusual.
Very unnatural.
Yeah, unnatural describes. I agree, Slongi. I don't care if it makes Patrick happy.
I'm fine with it, but it's just unnatural.
Me look more unnatural, to be honest, which I like. Here are some of my favorite clothes, especially in wintertime. I just love to wear some really
Wookiee fur coats.
Now I know why it's taken so long to get my Wookiee fur coats delivered.
nice fur coats, and I also love different handbags. So this one is one of my favorite handbags. I wouldn't wear any dresses or skirts because I don't want to imitate a woman. I still identify as a man, and I don't plan to change.
When we identify, we did the double click right there.
Okay, well, guess I got this wrong. Sorry, everybody. I suck. Anyways, time to go back to using male pronouns.
And no disrespect, Patrick, but it is confusing. We got halfway through the video before the pronouns come in, and that's why we did the disclaimer at the beginning. We're like, we might get these completely wrong. If this is a Z, Zer, Zim, whatever they can be, right? It's like, we're sorry. If we get it wrong, we're sorry.
I think you're referring to neopronouns. They actually have a name, I'm not kidding.
Oh, no, I know I was going to go through what neo means, and, but then the fans don't care.
Yeah, they don't.
In the future, in my opinion, man.
Okay, Neo is a character from the Matrix, just so we're clear.
So, Matrix character pronouns?
Matrix, yeah.
Whatever you say.
And could also have like a feminine look. When I'm out in public, looking like this.
Honestly, that looks like it's made out of bananas.
Banana tusks. What do you think that is supposed to be, really, Slongi? Like, it actually looks like another creature from Star Wars, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Hey, can you ship over the Wookiee fur coat and give me one of those gold banana tusk things? Oh, those are hard to come by. You know, like Kim Stew's expecting his would.
They look kind of like a porg, but made of golden bananas and with tusks and a duck bill.
It probably is a porg that just didn't make it all the way here, and they coated it in gold and gave it banana tusks.
Yep.
People often stare at me. Some of them are saying rude things. Most of them judge me as a stupid person. They think I'm...
Now, fans, we know we have silly, we have absurd, we have stupid, and then insanity and some other stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
When they're saying stupid things, I don't imagine. I'm thinking absurd is kind of mean. I'm happy to say between silly and absurd. What do you think, Slongi? Where would you put this on our scale?
Yeah, anywhere from silly to absurd.
And we'd certainly
maybe a bit closer to silly.
We'd certainly have a look, and then see if we got in the elevator and it was like our family had gone on vacation. Like, I imagine the rest of our family would be looking at their feet, and I'd be looking at the person going, "Wow, my goodness, that is an unusual look." And they would say, "Well, thank you. Most people say it looks stupid." And I'd say, "I didn't say it didn't look stupid." Of course it doesn't, actually. Of course it's nice being silly.
I'm just a clown. Then when I tell them, okay, I studied twice, I'm writing now on my doctor's degree in economics. Today I
did not expect that.
I did expect that.
No, you didn't.
Well, most German people do economics degrees, PhDs, don't you know that?
Where's your statistics for that?
I just made up the statistics.
So they're not real.
Most statistics.
I'm going to meet a friend of mine, and I'm really excited because I will tell her about my future surgery plans. I'm nervous because they don't support my surgery goals.
Then why are they your friend?
No, these are good friends because maybe someone who looks as great as Patrick has already reached the pinnacle of how they're going to look. Maybe more surgeries would make them look less. Maybe they're saying that Patrick is addicted to surgeries as opposed to, you know, like it's just something that Patrick does when they're like, "Oh goodness, I've got a blemish here. I should have that cut off, and I haven't done that. I'll have some other implants or something done." So
Thank you for putting that in a positive light, Stu.
You know, that's why I'm here, Slongi, keep us not from getting cancelled. So that means yeah. Fakest open door, give me a hug. You probably didn't know it's Slongi, but you know Anna, Patrick's friend, Sven. I was hoping, isn't like SpongeBob one of Patrick's friends? Isn't that a character from SpongeBob?
Yes, and Squidward.
Huh? Yeah.
Okay, SpongeBob. Anna is actually SpongeBob, and Sven is actually Squidward.
I would have switched those friends.
Und zwar lasse ich mir pinke Augäpfel implantieren.
Pink eyeballs? Okay, pretty cool, but what?
So where does one, like I assume they're real human eyeballs, right? Like where do you go buy spare eyeballs?
You find, okay, here's how you do it. First, you have to find someone's pink eye, cut their eyes out, put them in a bottle of preservatives or whatever, and then just put them on sale on eBay.
Yeah, I mean we should have researched this first, Slongi, because maybe pink eyeballs, or you just go to Walmart, they have a whole shelf of extra pink eyeballs.
Yes.
Ja.
Wirklich?
Ja.
Das
Really? Yeah. No.
Damit du geschockt bist.
You should get pink eyeballs.
I should?
Oh, Patrick.
Oh, Patrick. Oh, sorry, I thought you were speaking to me. I'm like, Slongi, I'm happy to do many things for a few extra views. Many things. I'm not getting the pink eyeballs for that.
Genau, also es gibt zwei
Is it
Eingriffe,
two
die jetzt
procedures
als nächstes anstehen. Der erste Eingriff ist
First in my teeth, which I
Zähne,
want to have done.
die ich komplett neu machen lassen möchte und
I'd say Stu should do this, but he's missing a lot of his teeth.
Yeah, well, that's the surgery, right? We'd have those teeth added back.
This is why you should brush your teeth, fans.
danach
Absolutely.
würde ich gerne noch meinen Po vergrößern
You'd
lassen.
like to have a butt enhancement with fillers?
Mit einer Filler-Methode. Also
Die Zähne, das kann ich sehr gut
That's understandable, she
nachvollziehen.
says.
Der Hintern ist wieder so eine
The
Geschichte,
butt enhancement is one
muss
of
nicht
those things
unbedingt
that
sein,
you-
aber wenn er
it's
sich
not
damit
necessary.
schöner, besser fühlt, dann unterstütze ich ihn auch.
Can I also support him in
ja,
that?
also generell tut's
Didn't he just say that you weren't supportive?
zu hören, dass
Or is that Squidward over there that's not supportive?
And it's so Slongi, so you know the reason why I'm reading this is the text is behind us, so the fans can actually, unless they speak German, that's why I'm helping out by.
I don't know if any of our viewers speak German.
Yeah, you could. It's just a different language. So, in my opinion, it's the character that is most important.
Okay.
The character Patrick versus SpongeBob. And
Or
Squidward.
Neo.
den Personen auch so gefallen, wie ich bin. Meiner Meinung nach ist auch der Charakter das Wichtigste in einer Freundschaft. Da ist das Optische erstmal zweitrangig.
The way you look is
aber das
secondary.
zwischenmenschliche
It's the
zählt.
interpersonal
In the future,
relationship
I
that
plan
counts.
to get a lot of surgeries, beginning with my teeth, and with time I get older, so I consider my next facelift, maybe a second nose job in the future. For me, it's very important.
What do you think's gonna happen if he does this?
I assume that they're going to attach the pink eyeballs to the fillers in his butt, and then when he has a fart, his eyes are going to wiggle. That's what I think, because that would be a surgery. I was going to say I'd get behind, but I don't want to get behind the fart, because then I'd have to smell it, right?
And to show the people that having a different look doesn't make you a weird person. People shouldn't judge just from other.
I agree, because you know the baby arms, remember?
It's one of my favorites. Guys, check out our gender fluid
Demon doll. Gender fluid demon doll video.
baby arms. Awesome. I didn't even know I was a baby arms liking person until I saw them attached to someone's head.
people's look.
If you're wondering what he's talking about, you'll have to watch the video.
If we weren't so lazy, we'd put a link in the description, but we hope you'll just go look it up and then maybe click on 8 other videos on the way there.
Why'd you tell him our plan? Okay, I'm kidding.
Okay, so Slongi, our thoughts on Patrick. Do we think Patrick needs more surgery?
No, except maybe the pink eyeballs.
I want to say something that I dislike about Patrick, but I really don't. I think Patrick's stuff is great.
For one, Stu has nothing bad to say.
Absolutely.
Anyway, Stu, let's just convert to background.
Absolutely.
Okay. So, we've already said our disclaimer at the beginning, right?
Yes, we did.
Yeah, I hope the fans didn't miss that.
And in case they did, we'll just run it through one more time, Slongi.
Yes.
Oh, when I say we, I meant the royal you.
What? Okay.
So the terms of service at YouTube have a list of people, groups, that we are not allowed to,
Make fun of?
we're not allowed to harass them.
We're not here to do that. We're not here to do that.
And
We're
not
just here to
saying
make
anyone's
entertainment.
Lesser. We're not saying anyone, Patrick should go live his life however he sees fit. He's not hurting anyone as far as we can see. And we don't want to make anyone feel like they're lesser.
Yes.
So we don't do anything against the terms of service. That's what we're getting at. Now, what do we say after that, Slongi?
Anyways, fans, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, notification bell, and goodbye, everybody.
Good